Hello everyone, this is Catmore, and I'm just getting started today. I'm taking hopefully get a little trip done. I don't have too much time, but I'm going to go and see about getting Steve a little bit better gear. So let's just go ahead and hop right in. We were under fire last night from a group who opposed to us building our bases here, and they came with helicopters and staff and tried to kill the group here at the houses. And the folks that were here on our team responded by killing them all and shooting down their helicopter. Hi, Luna's kitty. Welcome in. Let me get you a quick shout out here. Hi, Lurlo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm about to head outside of the base here. This is well, it's not technically a base, it's like a storage repository for the Humble Beginnings team. But, oh dear, somebody's locked me in. Oh, that's cute. I can't get out. Oh, there we go. Shoo. I don't know what that was all about. And I want to go. I've still got a lot of stuff on me from the effort to not lose stuff. We were under fire, and so I put. You joined our faction or the other faction? There's another group on here that is attempting to system 1. Oh, that's why. Attempting to unseat us from our bases, I guess. And oh, good. Welcome in, Luna's kitty. I was gonna say maybe I should watch what I say. But anyway, one of the problems we have is storage in our new storage facility, in that we've built 3 shelters and 10 crates so far, and we've filled them all up. We came under fire from the hills across the street there, and also from that hill back there. I got shot in the head. They ruined my sunglasses, the bastards. But and my my ballistic helmet saved my life, no doubt, because they shot me in the head. But that was like not the first shots that were fired. Bobby was taking some fire. There's just the big wooden structure over there, and they were taking fire a little earlier in the day, just a few minutes before I got shot working in the base. And why are those closing every time you? That's weird. All right, and so what I'm doing is I'm taking these logs up here, and I'm going to split them into planks. I've got some planks in the door. See, when you get really close to these doors, you can see what you've got. I've got 8, and I know that I've got a bunch of nails too, so I'm going to take those nails, and I'm just going to, I'll get 4 from each log, so this will give me enough to, if I can split that log, I'll have enough to make another crate, and then that'll give me 2 extra, which means I'll have to chop down another tree. I think this is the crate with a saw in it. Nope. Somebody used the space, so I think I put it in here. Ah, there it is. Yeah, and if you have a sharpening stone, you can keep a saw going pretty much perpetually, which is cool. And for some reason, you have to put the saw in your hand and then go to the log. I had the log in my hand and tried to put the saw to it, and it didn't work. So I think there's something about the order. And then we put that down, and we pick up our nails. I have 2 sets of nails. I've been carrying around with me 15 because they wouldn't fit in the door. Only 99 will fit in the door. And so then what I'm going to do after I finish this crate is I'm going to go ahead and put... Oh, did you get to watch? I didn't see. I was cat sitting. So I missed the whole darn thing. Yeah, I got to have all the loots. You know me. I'm perfect for looting and scrounging. But see, all this stuff in my backpack, a lot of it is from that was sitting on the floor last night. And I was trying to put as much stuff away so we wouldn't lose it as possible. And there wasn't any more space. So I wanted to come in today before I head out to get Steve some better gear. And what we learned is you have to look away from where you want to put it. You have to use Alt to look back and try to place your box. You can't see very well where you're trying to place, so you have to kind of... It has to be white or you can't put it down. There we go. Excellent. Now that's empty, so I should be able to put in there all this extra stuff that I picked up because of not wanting it to die or to go get gone. I have a splitting axe already, so that I didn't want to lose that one. And I picked up a lot of somebody's food. I hope they didn't think I was taking off with it, but I don't think so. Let's see. I am going to keep a little bit of it because I'm going to go on travels. I got a water bottle, and I've got this Finlandia water. That's actually came as vodka, and then we drank the vodka and we refilled it with... there we go. So I've got some baked beans, a corky, some plums and apples. I've got chicken I need to cook up. There's an empty one. I do have the cooking pot with the thing in it, but I don't have a canister. And nobody had put a canister in storage, so I'll have to go looking for that. And so that definitely helps get stuff out of my backpack. Put that there. Somebody can come recollect all their good stuff. I actually cut up a pumpkin thinking it would give me seeds, and it did, but it also gave me, for some reason, it cuts up into dried pumpkin. I don't have any idea why. Oh, the original pumpkins are dried. Okay, that's why. Let's see, we'll put the baked beans there. So now I have apples, a chicken. I got some extra 45s for my SG45. Got some plums and apples. So he has plenty of food to take on his voyage. And what I'm going to try to do, I remember to put the apples or the nails and the planks back in the door. I'm going to go get that other log. Oh, I better put the saw back before I forget. Don't want anything to disappear on us. Those saws are worth their weight in gold. Hacksaws are... I don't know if you have to have hacksaw or if the other kind of saw would work. But those are really good for base building. I think the other saw works too, the wood saw. And then you can put those in the door. And I can also put logs in the door, so I can at least just go get the log, even if I don't cut it up. And then I can get on my way. But the tricky part is not getting shot by these interlopers. Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot. We were on a restart. Now this is kind of a long restart for this. So, what did you see, Luna's Kitty, when they shot down the heli? What was that like? I know that there were at least 4 or 5 guys who were attacking. Initially, I thought it was one sniper up in the hills, and they kept flanking around to different sides of the village. So it was really hard to pin them down. But then everybody came on board and started fighting together as a unified front, and they did such a good job, and they killed all of them and managed to shoot down their heli. But I'd like to hear your version of how it went. I'm just leaving. Killed them all too. Yeah. Did the helicopter, when it got shot down, did it have people in it? So I mean, did they die when it crashed, or did they have to shoot them too? Not that I'm bloodthirsty or anything, but that was really annoying. They came and, I mean, you couldn't do any work. We couldn't go out and get logs and stuff. Oh shoot! I wonder if that log will still be there. Um, oh, so he shot him, the pilot, and then the helicopter crashed. That's so cool. I don't think this is going to be long enough, but I'll try to get back in. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, Bobby's just amazing. We went up on the hillside after we were getting sniped to try and find them, but I had a cough, and so I was coughing and sneezing. That cold that you get because I got wet and didn't realize. And so I was no help, but then Bobby and Sammy showed up on the hill because Raz and I were up there trying to locate the sniper, and the sniper was busily moving around to the east side of our village, so we didn't see any sign of him. And then I went back and decided, well, I'll just keep making crates then. And I was in the process of making a crate, and they shot me right through the window of the house. So if somebody is decide to lay siege at Warren Cove, it's really tough because the whole place is surrounded by mountains, or big hills anyway. And so there really isn't a place where, unless we board up the windows, where we can work without getting shot. So the only trouble with boarding up windows, I think, is that then you can't see to fire back at them. And so it's a kind of a double-edged sword. What we need is like window panels, so you can work with the window shut, the wooden window, but then you can open it to fire out. Oh, good, I'm back in. Please let that log still be there. It's not the end of the world. I can always cut down another tree, but... where was I? Oh, going back for the log. I also probably want to go and fill up my water bottle from the... Oh, the tree's back. We'll have to cut it down again. That's okay, because actually... Oh, hey, look at that. I can cut the tree back down, and then I'll have the 3 I need to do another... Hi! Hi, Double A. Welcome in. I can cut the tree down again. Oh, no. Where's my axe? Shit. It says it's there. Phew. Yeah. Yeah. Spawn Town might be a pretty bad place to build a base. You'd be under constant attack from people trying to get stuff. I'm not sure how that would work. Let's see. Now, I think I don't have enough space in here for another log, but we'll see. Maybe I can get another one in here. I don't know. You're already walking like a drunken sailor. Nope, it works the other way. Oh, maybe not with this backpack, though. I don't know. The backpack I had before was long and skinny. So, can I fit it in there sideways? No, they're too big, so I'll have to come back twice. That's okay, as long as I don't get shot. Yeah, I've never built a base or done it before. I don't know how to make a door, but I've asked them if we can put a door on the barn that's over there, that's right next to this storage. They call it the Red House. It's a transit house where people can come to drop off stuff. And we've given the code out to the folks that are part of our community. And so anybody bringing back stuff from a gathering trip can put it in there. The only trouble is it fills up really fast because I don't know about you, but the crates only hold 50 stuff, and I have a 63 slot backpack. So I just fill it up immediately. I wonder what happens if you shut the door. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, the door to the house keeps shutting. And I'm not sure why it does that. It didn't do that before. Yeah, we need to find barrels for sure. Barrels and sea chests and things like that we definitely need. Yeah, I agree completely. That would solve the problem. Right now I'm just trying to make as much space, but you saw that just taking stuff out of my backpack to make, oops, never leave the door open. Even if you think you're coming right back. Because if you got sniped out here. Yeah, when you open the door you get pushed. That's funny. But it works. Now these little guys you can make into the sticks you need 50 sticks, short sticks, and 4 long sticks to make a woodland shelter, which we have like right inside the door because we didn't have enough tarps to make a tarp shelter. But there's no more room in this house. We've got 2 shelters upstairs and we've got a shelter downstairs. The shelter downstairs is kind of quirky because every time you go in or out of it, if you're crouched, it goes all wonky, or it started to do that yesterday, like it was glitched. So you get pushed, and there's a spot you can stand and hit the door where you don't get pushed, but I haven't figured out how to actually hit it every time, so I keep getting pushed. Alright, so you get 4 planks per log. That's 8. I've got 2 left in the door, I think. So technically I could make another... I've got 4 left in the door. So I can go ahead and make another crate without having to go back. But I think I will just go back and get that other log, just because we can always use the planks. And since I've already cut the tree down, it'll come back after restart. It was interesting that the logs that I cut stayed. Those are both apple trees, and I discovered that you only get firewood from them, you don't get a log. So it has to be specific big trees that you get these logs from. There's another one up there by the hunting shop, that one that's just to the right of the hunting shop, that you can also cut down for logs. And actually this white one right in front of the house you can cut, the birch. You can get logs from that, but that makes it super obvious that someone has a base here. When you've got the door shut and the wooden door shut, the locked door shut, it's not that obvious that there's a base in this building. Well, you have to look pretty closely to see it, but ah, glad to hear that. Ah, shoot. Oh, there, I made it. Then you have to hit the sweet spot to find the close button too. Alright. Get these up here. And set them down. I'll go get the saw. And I think I've got a sharpening stone. I do. So when I break it up, I can fix it. And then I thought I'd take Steve, my avatar, off to maybe Paris Island to try and get some better stuff for him. That's a real tough one. You have to sneak in. Oh wait, before I do that, yeah. Shoo, that was close. If I did that one more time, I might ruin the saw. Okay, back to Warren. Yes. And I'll just put any leftovers I have in the door for whoever comes along behind. And let's see, we'll put the saw down. Pick up the nails. Did I put them back in the door? I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'll put 8, 10. And I'll have 2 left to put in the door. You always end up with an odd number that you can't make a crate out of. So now we have 6 in the door. But we will have enough planks. With another log, we'd have enough planks to make another crate. And we'll have enough nails too. Nails are super tough to find commodity. And this will allow some storage space. So we're so full though. One trip out and I'll probably fill it back up. So let's see how many nails we got left. Yeah, 82. Alright, so I'm going to go place this next to the other one. I think I might have to scooch over to the right a little bit. And go forward a little bit. Okay. Hi, Dave Z. Bonjour. I'm doing great. Let me get you a shout out here. I'm working on our base, and then I'm going to head out and try to get my guy some better gear so I can go back to Alcatraz. I managed to get my super geared lady killed at Alcatraz. I felt so bad. I did some stupid stuff though. I got a whole bunch of... I have stepped forward a little bit. I got a whole bunch of aggro from the Zeds. I knew I would, and I didn't pay attention enough. Okay, there we go. And yeah, she got dead. I felt really bad though. Really bad about getting her killed. She'd been alive a really long time. So here's all the stuff we've got in the shelter. Lots of good stuff. I gave up my shotgun because I found a blaze. And I've got some 308s, I believe. I've got 2 sets of 308s, some that are tracers, yeah. There we go. So I've got plenty of blaze. And blaze bullets. And I've got a USG 45 with some extra 45 shells. I've put everything else back in here. I don't think I need 7.6239s. Definitely not. Okay, sounds good. Have a great day, and I shall be on for about 3 or so hours to try and get him set up. And then I've got a fishing rod to fish with, and then I'll probably be back on later this evening. Oh yeah, the crater is just tough. The crater has tons of bears too, so it's like a crapshoot whether you're going to come out of there alive. But it's fun. It's all so much fun. The one thing I haven't got is a compass or a map, and those are pretty tough to find. So, oh, here's some 54539s. I don't need those, so I'll put those in a crate. There we go. Got a spot right there. And I've got other ammo in here that I don't need. That's a Mosin ammo. I don't think I have any more ammo for my... I don't have a pistol. I've just got the USG and the blaze. So I can use that like a shotgun. I have to go visit the water source. I think I will take one of these water bottles with me because then I can... Oh, I did already. I've got it in my bag. There. I'll go fill that up at the well in that one too. And then I can use that as a muzzle or a suppressor if I need to. I don't need to take seeds with me. So let's look for a spot to tuck the seeds. There we go. And I believe I've got food to eat. I got chicken to cook. I got apples and plums and some sardines. I might take one of these cans of baked beans with me. Should be good. I'll put the nails back in the door, go fill up the water, and hit the road. I also can fill up my... I may have already done so, but nope. I can fill up my my pot too. So I think that's it. And now we've got an extra wooden crate that we can fill with stuff. This is another... this is Raz's Mosin. I'd love to take that with me, but... yeah, no. I'm glad he was able to use the Leopold mount we found for it. I didn't think you could because this is AK side mount, but it looks like it fits on a Mosin, so that's good news. I don't suppose it'll fit on a blaze. Let's try it. Nope. Glad it fits on the Mosin though. Anyway, I've got that. We're going to try to go get some better weapons. Some automatic weapons if possible. And, oh, and the other thing to show you that you may not have seen before is this incredible little first aid kit that you can find. It holds 30 slots worth of stuff, but it only has 6 slots in your bag. So it is just so cool. Now I have a blood bag in there. I thought I did. I made a blood bag. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, you don't suppose I didn't leave it? I might have left it somewhere. Oh, I might have put it in this one. Let's put that one away. No? I don't know what I did with it. Shoot. Do I have it in my bag somewhere? That's weird. Maybe I used it after I got shot. It's possible. I thought I put it back in here, but I guess I didn't. Oh well, I'll make a new one. So that's super handy. I had stuff to make 3, and there's only stuff to make 1 left in here. So I definitely used it. And I've got tons of bandages, so that's good. Let's see. Yeah, and I've got bandages out on my thingy too. I found a gas mask and fixed it with a rubber repair kit, a tire repair kit, but I don't have any filters or anything for it, so I can't go anywhere gas related yet. I think you need the full suit anyway. So let's put this away and make a blood bag for me. Oops. Do the blood part first. Put the saw away. I probably should check the other crates because maybe I just put it in a crate while I was doing all the frantic cleaning up. It's possible. So you do the blood and then you have to use the IV start kit to actually make it so you can give yourself blood. I made that mistake once where I had done all the work to make a blood bag and then I didn't do that final step, so I was carrying around something completely useless. There we go. Now I've got a blood bag and I got the capacity to make another one. I don't have the capacity to make an IV, but I think I might have. Nope, those are both blood. They're not IV. There is right up the road a place where you can make. There's a hospital right up the road toward Coral or Crystal or something right up the road. I forget the name of the town. Let's just look real quick. Here's another one of those scopes. So they're pretty common. And there's a stabby we put in here. I've got leather repair for shoes. Yep, I've got one already. I've got a little bit of a sewing kit left, but not much. And then we've got all these crates as well. More leather kits. We've got an aviation battery. We've got almost everything we need to fly a helicopter. Or to get one started anyway. Let's see, I was looking to see if there's any more 45s, but I don't think so. At least not that I put in. There's some 9x19s and some. There's one of those tape measures you need to measure the strength or health of your walls. I think I will take this. Do I have any epoxy? I don't. I think I'll take that epoxy with me. I can fix my press vest. And I've got a knife to open cans. I think I've got the best loadout I can for right now. Lots of food so I can have stuff to eat. Oh, yep. No more sewing kits in here, so I'll look for those. Alright, let's hit the road then. And we'll go up. Got one more crate built. And I'll put these logs back in the door along with the nails. There, we just need to cut down one more tree when it's time to build another one. And now, I don't have a map to consult, so I believe I just went ahead straight north. There's a couple milis. There's a medical. And then beyond that, I can get to the road off to the island where the bears are. That's got a lot of ammo and stuff. Gosh darn it. There we go. Okay. I guess you can really tell there's a base. I didn't think you could. I gotta run to the water fountain. We could also make this barn into a base as well. Oh, some nice shoes. Mine are pristine medium. These are pristine low, so I'll just keep mine. Okay. I'll go ahead and fill all my water receptacles. There are a fair amount of wells on this map, but it's always good to make sure you have everything got some good water sources, and you don't have to worry about stopping if you don't want to. If it's dicey or there's a weird player hanging around them. Questionable character. There we go. Yeah, basically. It's nice to not have to, though, if you're already full up with stuff. I need to find a canister for my cooking thing. Then I could cook that chicken. I don't know how long it takes for chickens to rot. If you don't have I'll look for that stove part here. If you don't cut them up, they don't rot faster. I mean, they take longer to rot. Put that way. Oh, hey. It's like a Fanta. There's a hammer I can put in the base. You go through a lot of hammers when you're building a base. Hi, Weekly. Welcome in. Let me get you a shout out here. I'm going to go run in and put that hammer in the base, and then I'm going to hit the road. And I'll get you a shout out once I get in the door, so I'm a little safer. We did have some sniper action yesterday, so we're a little punch drunk about getting caught with our... Oh, I gotta open that before I... Not sure why that happens. Like I said, let's see if I can get in here. No place for the hammer. They do have duct tape, though. I might take the duct tape and put the hammer in, but let's see. I'll take the duct tape and can of whatever that is. I can move that down, and now I can put the hammer in. There we go. I am enjoying it. I always do. It's lots of fun. There we go. Get you a shout out. And everybody please follow Weekly. He's a terrific streamer as well if you haven't already. I'm looking for 2 more tarps too to fit in there. I might as well drink my Fanta. So my thought was to go north. And there's a little mili base there. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'd sure try. There's many things I still need to learn, but picking it up as I go along. There's a bunch of things I'd like to be able to do, like, you know, get better with coding so I could do some interesting things with commands, but oh hey, I've already got a pot, so I don't need the pan. Just run up here to the... Hi! Who's there? Oh! Hi! Hi there. It's Catmore. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing great, thanks. I was gonna head up north and do some like looking for nails and get some better gear for my guy. Um, there's a frying pan in that barn if you need a frying pan. And yeah, yeah. Are you set for food and stuff? Oh, I'm good, thank you though. I'm gonna try it on my own. But thank you. Um, you have a good one, and it's a blaze. If you have any, yeah. I've got, yeah, I've got about, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, wonderful. Those are not the, I have some tracers, so that's good. Oh my gosh, I'm all set now. Um, yeah, so I'm going to go up to the north. I'm going to try to get to, there's a couple of little mili checkpoints and stuff. I was going to go west, but that other group seems to be west of us, so I thought maybe I better do that in tandem with somebody else. But I just put a bunch more stuff, and there's an empty crate in the red house. Please feel free to go through all the crates and shelters in there. That's just stuff that we brought back. So you can have anything in there you need. I'm not setting up so much as they made it into like a storage passage house. So I can't tell you the code right now. It's in the pinned in Sammy's Discord, but I can't say it because I'm streaming. So, alrighty. Oh, thank you. You too. And I'll catch up with you later. I like the way you're going with your house. Yeah, I'll try to find more nails for you too, so you can build some more. Yeah, there's some in the door, stored inside the door. Can you get it from the outside? I don't think you can. Do you need them right away? Oops, sorry. Yeah, they should be right inside the door here. I think maybe we have to shut it to make it. Can you see it? Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. You're welcome. Have a good one. Don't get shot. So that's Dietrich, one of our ooh, hey, a beer. One of our community members. He's building that base there, obviously. And I'm just gonna loop my way past the. This has been a good source of like scopes and stuff. They just keep spawning in. Ooh, there's a BK-133. Don't need it though. Good stuff keeps spawning though. It's a really good idea to build here in Warren Cove. The only trouble is that we are. Oh, there's another PU. I've already got 2 in storage and they won't fit on my gun. I think I need a hunting scope to fit on this blaze. And so I will look. I'm going to go through all the stands. Hi, you is Seth. How are you doing? Let me get you a shout out. I'm standing out in the open though, so I'll do it quick. Welcome in. I'm doing a gear run to try and. Hi, No Finger Ferris. Welcome. I'm gonna get you a shout out as well. I'm gonna hop in the police station before I do that though. Probably should have done that before. There we go. Get my guy safe. Yesterday I got domed, so I'm a little bit gun shy. Lucky I had a ballistic hat on, helmet on, because that saved my life, no doubt. I got shot through the window. I'm doing pretty well. Even better now, I'm finding beverages galore. Ooh. And some ammo. I can't use this ammo myself, but I know other people can, so I'll just leave it in the thing, protected a little bit. See, I got Christmas cargo pants on, candy cane cargo pants. Hi, what a rookie. Yeah, yesterday was incredible. I missed out on the whole big battle, though. I had to go cat sit. And I was like, I heard about it after. I was like, no! I got domed, and then we went up the hill trying to find the guys, and still couldn't find them. And it's so tempting to give up on my candy cane cargo pants. And I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, I love my candy. What a rookie! Look, I found the same pants. But I'm gonna have to give them up because I need the space. Darn it. Extra space is key for a cargo run. There we go. Get all my plums in. Get my ammo in. Oh shoot, I'm still carrying shotgun ammo I don't need. Oh well. I didn't say I was a professional at this. Well, if you want to log in, I'll run back and let you out of the house before I head north. Just tell me what you want to do. I think you're locked inside the house, and I don't think you can get out without the key code, so... Sounds good. I'll run up the shore a little bit here and see what I can find. And then I'll come back and let you out. I keep hoping I'm going to find something really good in here. But it's looted so often that it's pretty much stripped clean every time. What I'm hoping for... Ooh, there's another stabby. Hi, Natanico. Welcome in from New Zealand. Let me get you a shout out too. So Legends in here today. So much fun. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything, get a good run in before I head out to visit my mom. And then I think later today, Nanu and I might take on some more Essaker. Hardhome Essaker. Oh, I have a character on there that has a black ghillie and a black plate carrier. I look good. But there's so many secrets on Essaker. There's all kinds of key cards. It's so much fun. Oh, it has been. I've been busy. I got started pretty early this morning. I forgot Pommy wasn't streaming. So I had gotten up early to mod for him. And when I remembered that he wasn't going to be on, I just said, well, what the heck, I'm going to hop right on. Oh, went too far there. Okay, got that looted. And I'm just constantly looking for stuff wherever I go. My trouble is, I fill up my gosh darn bag so fast that I don't get very far. Oh, speaking of which, do I have a mountain bag on? I do. It's orange though. Or it's red. Mine's red. Ah, they're both worn. That's cool. I'll keep the one I've got. Ooh. Oh, I wish I could wear that. It's a black one too. But I don't want to give up my ballistic helmet after my experience yesterday. Getting shot in the head. If I'd had that cowboy hat I had on earlier on, I'd be dead. Starting all over. Oh, but yesterday I got killed on Alcatraz, and I respawned in Smallville. And 2.0. It's super fun. Hard Home has all kinds of key cards and secret places, and oh my gosh, I don't know if that's standard for 2.0. There's another one of the bases in our community there with a flag flying. But man, is it fun. You get going and you can't help but just have a great time. And then you can pop around to the various secret locations and collect up a whole bunch of cool gear. It is really fun. Now, I don't know what those pens are for. I couldn't get it to write on paper, so maybe there's a trick to it that I just didn't know. I forget whose base this is, but it might be No Fingers is not sure. No Fingers, do you know whose base this red one is? I know they got a flag up. Car battery. Oh, that's tempting. Hi, Maddie G. Welcome in. Yeah, I'll be careful. I'm so sorry you got... Did you get killed again yesterday in the big fight? Poor Maddie got team killed yesterday. Or was that the day before? I can't remember. Oh, and thank you so much. I'm going to have to go back up. Weekly, thank you so much for giving the subs. I saw it flash by and then I forgot to get back up there and say thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted subs of Darth Radius, Babenji, J-Ball, Disrupted Harmony, and Neo Ash. That's wonderful, and I really appreciate it for the community. That's terrific. We are growing pretty fast, guys. I'm only 11 short of followers for 500. Can you believe that? I'm so excited. And trying to set something up with OGT maybe for a fun event for 500. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Now, see, there's a church up there. They have some good sheds. But what I wanted to do was get up north to where they have the milis. Gas canister. Oh boy, and it's a big one. Look at that, guys. Now I'm all set. Let's put my thingy up here. I can put the gas canister. And now I can store even more stuff because I can put that. And I can cook my chicken. Which I probably should cut up and cook ASAP because it's been sitting in my backpack for a while. On this server, if you decide to play this, avoid the priests. I think that might be a priest up here on the right. I'm not sure. There's slow walkers and there are priests, and they are really hard to kill. And there tend to be 3 or 4 of them around the church up top. Really hard to kill, and they are pretty vicious. So try to avoid them wherever you can. Well, I was very lucky that I didn't get killed because I had that ballistic helmet on. Ooh, hey. We won't say no to us. Oh, it was badly damaged though. And I don't have a gun cleaning kit. Where'd it go? I could have sworn I picked that up. Where did it go? Am I looking right past it? Oh, I bet it went in here. Oh, how funny is that? Yeah, it's badly damaged, but it does have a... there's gun cleaning kits back in the residence. And actually there's a scorpion back there too, but I didn't take it because I didn't bring it in, and I thought maybe somebody else had their dibs on it. They're good for quick fire, but I've got a USG-45, so I just keep picking those up. We have tons of them in the base, so I don't think I really need to. But kind of hard when you look for them forever and then you don't find them, and then all of a sudden they're everywhere. Well, let's see. I don't see anything useful in this car. Sometimes there's stuff on the floor though. Right, now we'll go up here. I have found some nails in the sheds up here, but I'll look on the way back. Up here there's this there's that place, which is the Medi. Get some good stuff in there. I think I might already have some alcohol or iodine in here. I do. I can just drop that right in. Thank God those things stack. I'll go ahead and... Yeah, sorry about that, Maddie G, but I've been team killed before myself. I don't think I've team killed anybody, but I might have. So if I have, I apologize to anybody I did. It happens. Now this is something I like about this. You can take a can and cans and bottles or jars stay after you use them, and you can make a fishing hook out of it. So that way now I can fish. I have everything I need. I think I actually have a baited hook on my fishing rod already. If I can find another one of those little fishing or first aid kits, that would be so good. I'll take it back and put it in one of the storage places for someone else to grab, because see, now there's all this NBC gear, but I don't see any of the NBC pouches where you can. Let's see, do I have any of that disinfectant in my bag? I don't. Yeah, probably the iodine's good enough. I'll leave that there. Oh wait, where it might be is in here. Nope, just the iodine. Lots of bandages. Okay, we'll leave that. I think I already checked in there. Oh, there's charcoal. If we get if you get the filters for the NBC, you can refill some of them with the charcoal, so I always try to grab it. Now this is an NBC bag, but it's huge. See how big that is? So that's not so helpful. There's a much smaller bag, or there was. I haven't seen it it might be that he took it off, but it fit in, like, I don't know, 6 spaces, I think. There might be even a smaller one that fits in 4. It's PvP. It's our group is super friendly, but the group that attacked us yesterday was not. So it's basically however you choose to play it. Up there is where there might be nails. We also found some in this shed up here. So it doesn't always respawn the same things in the same place, so you have to kind of look around. Nails are at a premium though, so if I can find some more, that would be great. Yeah, it's our group is friendly until someone isn't. Now this we can use to fix NBC gear, tires, so that's kind of a good find. I'm pretty full up. I wonder if I can put the axe in my bag. Is that smaller than the USG? I think they're kind of equal. Oh no, this is much smaller. So I'll put the correct thing on my back. There we go. Make it a little bit more sense. I've got a compass, so all I need is a map. Actually, I'll put that on there. Once you have the map and the compass, you can see yourself on the map. So it helps with not getting lost, since I'm perpetually lost. Another soda. Really hoping for a map. But they are very few and far between. One of those things where you're like, hallelujah if you find one. I found one on one character, but that character got killed, so shoot, you know. I have some barbed wire back in the base that I can make my Lucille. Oh man, I'm on a serious lag here. I was hitting the button and nothing was happening. It happens periodically where we just get serious lag. Okay, now I'm going to go up the road. There's a mili right there, one of the milis. The last time I came through, there were no Zeds in it. So I was able to loot without getting killed. Ugh. Boonie hat, not so helpful. Alright, I'll try to get this place looted. I sneak in from over here. I do see somebody. So there is a guy in there now. I wonder if this is drivable. This looks drivable, but look, it's way off the ground. Isn't that funny? Maybe not because it's so high up, but I think you can get in the back, can you? Can you open these things? Guess not. Maybe it's just set dressing. Okay. I did find some barbed wire in this shed. Oh, splitting axe. Is this pristine? Yes, it is. Is mine pristine? Yes, it is. So, won't worry about that. I would normally take it back to the house, but I don't want to take up the space. Okay. Nothing in here. Oh, there's something. Some 357. I can't use them, but I can definitely hand them off to somebody who could. Okay. Some more pumpkin seeds. I think pretty soon we're going to be full up on seeds. I think I can sneak over here to that other one. I didn't see any mili guys. I just saw the one guy who's just a regular Zed. Oh, there's another one. Too bad, lady, you missed. Oh, okay. But it's empty, so probably somebody's already been here. Some matches. Matches seem to be pretty easy to find. Try to get her to come out. Wonder if I can punch her through this thing. Well, she can certainly hit me. Am I hitting her? I don't think I am. Well, that sucks. She can hit me, but I can't hit her back? That sucks. Okay, well. Another guy around here somewhere. That might have been the person I saw. Patrol jacket 42. I've already got a hunter jacket of 42. Mine's warmer. Oh, hey. That's another one of those bisons. I don't have any weapons for it, or ammo for it, so we'll leave that behind. Alright, now we just want to get in that tent. There's a guy over there. Try to sneak in there. Wow, not too much in here, so I think probably somebody's already been by to raid it. Okay. I'm still light enough to get over that fence. I'll continue on north for a bit. There's another mili up here. Pretty sure. And when you get here to Crystal Cove, we did find some nails up in the industrial area. So I'm going to run up there. Trying to find better guns for my guy, but there wasn't anything better in there. I think there's some stuff off that way too. I'll go check the sheds over here. Since I gotta go back for Water Rookie, I'll just make this a short trip north. There's some sheds back behind the crane that we found some stuff. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, my pleasure. Trying to get nothing. Trying to find nails. Nothing there either. I did find something upstairs in this place. I just can't remember what. I wondered if you could take the bricks, but apparently you can't. I can't remember what I found up here, but it was something good. Not that it'll be there this time, but always worth a check. No nails. Nope, not this time. I think I've been everywhere. I might be behind somebody who's already done a run up here. Yep, I've been everywhere. Go check these sheds. The situation on this server, it's PvP. And Bobby and Sammy decided, I don't know if you know those folks, but TSP Bobby and his brother BTP Sammy decided to try and learn how to build a base. And they had so much fun doing it that they decided to try to build a community. And there was quite a lot of interest. Wow, look at those. Oh, I have a pistol for 44 magnums back in the base place. So those of us who are interested are all kind of come together to make a community, and people are selecting houses and building bases and having a lot of fun learning how to do stuff that most of us might never build another base, but it's nice to know how. I've already got a compass. That's a hospital, so I don't need to go there. I've got plenty of stuff. And so yesterday the bases came under attack from somebody, and so they defended them, and they shot down some guy's heli. Bobby's wicked. He is so good, and he just shot them right out of the sky. Oh hey, there's a blue one. I think I'm good with the one I've got. Oh yeah, so Silky has a house. Dietrich has a house. Lone Wolf is building a house. He stepped out his door yesterday and got shot, so... Oh, another axe. So axes are pretty common. And he's picked a farm that's a little back toward the west, and he's a little vulnerable back there. But it's kind of cool because he has a barn, and he has a lot of space. So he could actually farm back there. That'd be cool. I haven't really learned how to farm. I know what you do, but I haven't really done it. So there you have it. And so we're all just trying out stuff we've never done before and holding tight together, excuse me, as a community, trying to support each other and learn how to fight together. Bohemia Interactive. So, and it's really fun. It's so far it's been there's been a lot of horsing around, as you would expect with this group. Oh, another orange one. Look, another sheriff's badge. I brought one of those back for Will. He's supposed to be our security advisor. I've been up here before. Trying to remember where that other mili is so I can maybe get some better guns. So far, nothing new. Now these things here, I've already picked up 2 or 3 of them. They allow you to build a workbench. And from the workbench, you can then make all kinds of stuff. So that's BBP base building. That's not standard or vanilla. That's a little bit different. So I haven't learned too much about that. Yeah, I learned how to make a crate and a woodland shelter and a tarp shelter so far. And it is fun. It's time consuming and labor intensive. So it also is very disturbing when somebody comes and attacks your base. You feel like, oh no, is that water or beer? Ooh, cool. Let's have that for a swig. You betcha. Beer is good for you. Look at both my water and my food went up. And then you can reuse the bottle to fill for water. Yeah, the BBP makes it quicker, a lot quicker, I think, from what people have told me. I have never done it the other way, but they've said that it's much quicker. You can make kits, and then the kits go together to build the base. Oh, that's a good idea, Luna's kitty. If you have the wherewithal to do that, that's super. Okay, I'm looking for a... Gotta keep my eye out for... What a rookie, because he's stuck in the... Just looking in, give me a moment while I'm looking in Discord to see if he's messaged me about me coming further south again. So far, nope. So he's still getting some food and stuff. Alrighty, we'll continue on north then. I think there's another mili up here. This is, I forgot the name of the town. Crystal something or other? Or Coral something? I can't remember. But, boy, it'd be nice if I could find some barbed wire, too. Oh, hey. There we go. We can eat that up. Get some nice hydration. Actually, I think I'll eat it now as I walk. Yeah, because, I mean, it's time consuming to learn. It's fun, but it does take some time. I think I'll do this on the way up. Oh, car door. There definitely is, or trunk lid, I guess. Definitely drivable cars on here. I just haven't come across one yet. I think our team does have a drivable car. Oh, sword. No, thank you. Too bulky. I like them though. They are OP for hitting stuff. Baseball bat is better. Ah, darn, regular wire, but our base can use it. You can use regular wire and a battery to power a cement mixer to make cement bricks to make a level 3 wall. I don't know how it works, but I do know we're looking for those kinds of things all the time. It's kind of fun to you know, just go and try something totally different. So I definitely recommend, oops, there's some more of those. I don't know where the other ones went. I have them in here somewhere. There they are. Wait, those are different. Maybe I didn't. Oh, no, they are. Thought I had. Looks like they only stacked to 20. There we go. Somebody, 357 Magnum's going to be pretty happy. I like the bomber jackets, but the hunter is better. Let's make sure I don't need to fix anything. Still looking pretty good. Oh, hi, Sean. Welcome in, and thank you for resubbing. I appreciate it. We're on month 2 already, guys. Can you believe it? Gosh, time is just flying by. And I really do appreciate the resubs. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. Oh, we'll go the other way. Thank you very much. We'll sneak through the woods. One thing is for sure, there are plenty of Zeds on this map. And they are kind of tough to kill. You don't want to get caught out in the open. Oh, hey. You don't want to get caught in the open by 3 or 4 of them. You won't have a chance. Oh, hey, there's some mili stuff. Oh, look at that. I lucked out. I didn't know that was there. I knew there was one up here somewhere, but I didn't know it was there. Okay, that's an 80 slaughter, and this is a 63. Although I do love it. I'd switch if it was the kind you could put a backpack on. I mean a gun on, but... Alright, so what I'm going to do, before I get any further, is take care of my chicken. It's looking a little bit... Oh, it went rotten. Damn it. I was afraid of that. I've had it in my hand for a long time. Oh well, it was worth a gamble. Alright, I'll eat this up. Take care of that. Get my... I'm going to sneak in over there. Absolutely, that's what I was hoping for. I forgot exactly where it was, but glad I came over here because I would have gone right up the road. I'm going to try and sneak in over here. Try to get me some better guns. I'll either get better guns or I'll get dead. The trick is to find somewhere where you can get up on. And then if I go loud, I can pull them all to me and shoot them, but I don't really have that much ammo. So that might be a little bit of a flawed policy. If I can get up on that 2-story sandbagger, then I'll be able to see how many of them there are. Oh, hey, look, there's a whole tank here. Lots of oh, there's one. So they're definitely in here for sure. See if I can sneak in and get up there. I think one of them sussed me. Alright, now we're up top. A little less vulnerable. Ooh, that's good ammo. Pistol flashlight, that's good. I don't have a pistol, but... Oh, he's underneath me. Somewhere underneath me. Directly underneath me. Yep, I see his hand. Alright, so the decision is... I have duct tape, I could make a silencer. But I kind of would like them to all be in one place. Just not directly under me. That's hard to shoot them. Get over here where there's a wider crack. If I can get him to come to me. Where'd he go? Oh, there's his hand. There he is. Oh, his head in a convenient spot. You take 4 shots, 3 or 4 shots for each guy. So you can very quickly run out of ammo. There's a couple more. Yeah. I missed them. Alright, well, at least they're down below me now. Let's see. See if I can get their head in focus. There's one of them's head. Boy, they're tough. Okay, a little bit this way. Now don't move, you. There we go. That's 3 guys in this whole area. That seems kind of chintzy. I think there's probably more. Come back here, you. Jeez. He hasn't even got a helmet on. Yep, there's another one. I hear him. Might be a slow walker. I don't think I have any more 45 ammo. Oh, he's a crawler. I guess I had 2 more. Let's get that ammo case out of there. Oh, can you not hear the game sounds? Just one sec. That sometimes happens with my OBS. Oh, yep, that's definitely turned off. Thank you very much. I can hear them fine myself, so I didn't notice. There we go. Is that better? Alright, thank you, Centerman. Welcome in. Welcome, Badger. Busy killing Zeds. We're busy trying to get my... Let's see, that's on number 4. I don't have much more ammo, so I'm hoping some of them will have some. Didn't have much 45 to begin with, but it sure is nice to have a gun that shoots repeatedly. I love it. It has more punch than the Scorpion. So I do have a Scorpion in my bag. And actually I could go ahead, I think it went into my stove. I could go ahead and get it out and let's see. I'm gonna put something else in here so it doesn't suck all my good stuff in. Put that in there. Just stuff stuff in there so it doesn't oops, like that. If you don't put stuff in there, for some reason it just stuff disappears in there and then you don't know where it went. Okay, we'll put that there. That's got 13 shots, so that's something I can use. It's badly damaged, so it's likely to jam, but let's go see if any of them had any. Oh, I hear one. Yep. 6. So 1 guy left survived the onslaught. Where are you, dude? He's under there somewhere. There he is, directly underneath me. Let's see. Try to get him positioned right through the crack in the floor. They are hard to hit if you don't get them lined up just right. There he is. Let's see if I can aim through the floor. Nope. Can't hit him. Let's back up a little bit. There he goes. Maybe I can hit him now. Oh. Are you jammed? Huh. That was weird. Maybe it's jammed. Alright, let's back up a little bit. So I'm going to see if we can see him. There he is. Get him lined up right. There we go. Right, that's 3. I think he might have been the last. Let's hope for the best. Get down off of here. See if any of them had ammo for me. Nope. Assault vest. Oh, human meat. Yuck. Oh. I won't say no to that. Can I get that on somewhere? Shit, no. I haven't got room for it. Dang. Is that better than my blaze, do you think? The Warren SK. Well, I've got ammo for the blaze. I don't have ammo for that. Geez, that's weird that they start to draw flies. Oh! That's a nice backpack, but no. Okay. So that's the guys in here. I think that was it. I don't think I killed any others, but let's get in and out of here quick before they start to respawn. Just pick up everything I could find and hit the road. I would like that SK. Can I put this back in and carry it in my hands? Where did it go before? Oh, there it is, yeah. I can. So I can put that in there and go get that SK. I don't know if it's got any bullets, but... Nope. And I don't think I have any to load it with. So I'll have to drop it if I have to fight again. But that's okay. We're going to take it back and get armament. Okay, we went to that one. Get in here. Don't need one of those. No bullets in there. I think somebody's already been here and raided this place before because everything's open and empty. And it's getting dark. Don't need a cargo net. Don't need a knife. I'll take it anyway. Okay, I'll check those two. Boy, it's getting so dark. I could easily miss something in the dark. I wonder if that will fit on my... nope. Wrong gun. A battle belt. Huh. Let's see what I can wear on there. Oh. You can put all kinds of stuff on there. You can put pouches on here. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a good find. Wish I had a helmet I could see better. I don't have a light to put on there. I do have a flashlight, but then I can't put my gun down. Shit. This is bad timing. I never find anything in there, but I would in the tent. I can get into the tent. There we go. I might have to get out of here because I can't see. Those guys would respawn on top of me. There's a MiG for a gun I don't have. Okay. Yeah, the battle belt is cool. I think there's one more set of tents and then I gotta get out of here before I get caught. I used up all my 45 ammo. I didn't get any more. So they're pretty chintzy on their ammo. Okay, I think I've been everywhere in here. Let's get out of here. I think I came down this hill. Yep, past that tank. I don't think there's anything on top of the tanks. Oh, and by the way, they can get up on the tanks. I discovered the hard way. Alright, so I came down this hill, so that road should be back up this way. And I can get back to the town and offload some of this stuff. That's a scarecrow I saw earlier, thank God. Otherwise that would have freaked me out, something fierce. And there were a bunch of guys on the road, that's why I went this way to come up here. So let's avoid that. I think I'll be able to see okay on the road. My night vision is for shit, though. I'll give you guys gamma, though, so you guys will be able to see better than me. I hope that worked. There you go. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's get south. We get some stuff. I got an SK and I got, I think there's 76239 ammo at the base. Now I want to go on the other side of the road and loot back on the other side of the road, but I don't have much room because I've picked up so much stuff. So maybe it's just a straight shot home. Get the hell out of here, because I won't be able to see. I won't be able to see the Zeds. I don't know if you guys can see, but boy, I sure can't. Getting darker by the second. When you get up close, you do have that personal light, but that doesn't help you from even 15 feet away. And we are not alone on this server, so I just fired off a whole lot of rounds up there. I don't know if I can fit that. Yeah, I can. I don't want the... Okay. Let's get out of here. Dang, it's so dark. Holy crap. Find a gap in the fence. Oh, I heard a Zed for sure. They can see me, I can't see them. Yeah, and I don't... Oh, I do have one. Okay. Target me. Now, they can go through doors on this server, so be careful. Is that already dead? Ah, shit, that one's ruined. So I actually don't have anything to shed light. I'm gonna be quiet in my shed for a minute. I have to set my SKS down to be able to fight. Help me not forget it. Here, we'll have a beer. That'll help. We'll get drunk. That'll help me fight these guys. Think what to do. Yeah. Can you guys see better than me? I put gamma on. I'm hoping you can see better. Let me just try it. Maybe it didn't go on. I'll see what you see here. Oh, there we go. I guess I turned it off. I probably had it on that whole time. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now you guys can see better. Alright, now there's a guy right outside my shed. I'm going to go ahead and welcome him in. Maybe he effed off. I don't hear him anymore. think he took off. Alright, well, we'll take it. I have an unloaded SK in my hands. This could be bad if I get stopped by anybody. I actually don't even know which way I was going. I was headed south, but I can't tell which is south right now. Alright, so, best part of Valor. Let's check the compass. I can't see it. Shit. Okay, that's east. South is that away. Pick my SKS back up. Or SK5. 59. And we want to go this way. Jeez, it is so fucking dark. Oh, can't go that way. Yeah. Go around this shed. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, now I'm inside of a shed. Oh, I'm in one of those little garages, that's what it is. Okay, so check both ends. Make sure there's nothing in here I can take. Because even when I can't see, I want to steal stuff. Alright, there's the road. Or that's a driveway. I think that's a road. Does anybody know if the moon rises in the east? Because I could be going the wrong way. This doesn't feel like a regular road, but I think it is. Okay, this is the main road. Boy, I think. Nope, it's over here. This is a different road. You can see how quickly you can get lost in here. Oh no, that was just a road to the farm, damn it. Was I headed west? Yeah, I want to go south. Damn it. This is a road to a farm. I've gotten off the beaten track. There's some other houses up here. Maybe they're on the main road. Well, I'll tell you what, it is so damn dark. Alright, this is the road. But which way do I go down it? Yeah, this is the main road because there's a bus stop here. Alright, let's put this down and check the compass again, if I can see it. Oh, jeez, that's really hard. Okay, it looks like east. Jeez. This is so hard. That's north. That's east. So I wanted to go east. No, I want to go south. So I think that's the right way. No, that's north. Because I can see the W. Okay, so I need to go that way. Holy crap. No, I don't have a map. That's the problem. If I had a map, I could see which way I am, where I am, and where I'm located. But I can't. I don't have a map. That's one of the things I was looking for. See that, but this is a dead end here. So if that's south, then I've gotten. There's a railroad. I've gotten off the road in the dark. Oh, there's the road. Okay. Finding the main road has been a challenge. I think that's the main road. No, I think that's that barn again. Holy shit, this is challenging. Because I literally can see nothing. I can't see if I'm at a barn or if I'm at a road. Holy crap. I really can't see jack. If I'm really heading south. Yeah, oh hi Atrix. Thank you. You guys can see more than me because you have gamma. Let's see. Get your shout out real quick. Sure hope the wolves don't show up right now. But I literally can see nothing. I can see trees. I think what I thought was a road was something else. Nope, there is a road. Or is that railroad tracks? I'm on the railroad tracks. Okay, now. I think the railroad tracks go east-west. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can see any better now. The trouble is the night lasts for quite a while on this darn server. Okay, that heads west. So I want to go that way, the way I came from. How is that possible? Oh, that's east. Okay, I can see the S. Okay, I want to go that way. But now I'm way off the... Do the tracks go all the way through to Warren Cove? I don't remember there being any. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and head that way. Because I know Warren Cove is to the south of me. I just don't know. Somehow I've gotten off the road. We'll find out. Because every so often I see what looks like a flat line like a road. But it turns out to be like the railroad tracks or just a lighter space in the... Oh, now this looks like a road. Yeah, because there... Okay, there we go. But now I'm confused because the road isn't going the direction I thought it was. Alright, out with a darn... At least I found the road, thank gosh. Let's try again. Okay, south is that way. That way. Does the road go that way? Or do we leave the road? Aha! 6 boxes of nails. Wow, Zumo, was that you? Super. You can't build in the night, yeah. So I want to go south, which is that away. Pick my SKS back up and head that way. It's entirely possible for me to miss Warren Cove in the dark. Does the road curve that way, or does it go back north? I think the road is curving the wrong way. I can't tell. Oh, no, here it looks like it might be curving back the right way. Okay, there could be Zeds all over here. And I'd run right up on them and I wouldn't know. Oh, here's that factory. Yeah, I'm really off the beaten track, guys. I think I'm gonna go up over the mountain. If I don't fall and kill myself. Oh, there's a deer. Wish I could hunt the deer in the dark, but I couldn't carry the meat. 6 boxes of nails is like, that's so great. That's so hard to find. So far, I'm hearing deer. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. I totally understand that. Let's see. I don't think I can miss Warren Cove. I hope I can't. Because if I can see water, I'll know that I'm close to Warren Cove. The beauty of having the water around us. But I've said that before and gotten lost, so that's entirely possible. If I'm way off to the west or the east, I could... The east, I don't think I could miss it. But the west, I sure could. Once it gets daylight, I'll figure out where I am. Meantime, try not to trip over anything and fall off a mountain. We were up in the mountains yesterday trying to fight off those guys, and it's super easy to get turned around up here. Huh. This sucks. I just can't see a damn thing. I see the trees as they come up on me. I can see the trees against the night sky, but I can't see the ground at all. Oh boy. There is something scary about running around in the dark when you can't see. Definitely need to get the like a head torch or something. There is a damaged head torch in the storage, but I don't know, it's badly damaged, so yeah, I don't know. Keep running down this hill. I can't even see my compass anymore if I looked at it. Just make sure I still have my gun. Yeah. I've been known to set things down and then forget to pick them back up. Oh, one of those universal ones? Oh, those are nice. No, the chem lights I had I didn't realize was already ruined. I put it on my backpack to see in the dark the other day, and I forgot all about it. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do myself more harm than good walking in the dark. But try to get back to Warren Cove, because what a rookie and I were going to go out, but he hasn't gotten back to me, so maybe he got occupied with something. He probably got called back into work. Boy, I don't know. I think I'm still heading south, but I'm not sure. I would have thought... I did run quite a ways north along the road, but if you get over the top of this mountain, maybe I could see something. If I'm too far to the west, there is a group over there. We've run into them a couple times. In fact, we thought maybe the guys that attacked us yesterday were from the west, but the group that attacked us were really well geared. But they did have a helicopter, so... See, now I seem to be running off across a hillside to nowhere. It could be right above Warren Cove. I'm not sure I could tell. The deer. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm a little bit too far off one way or the other, and I'm just running. I have no idea where I am right now. Well, we'll figure it out. Something off to the left there. I wonder if that's that little, there's a little, like, circus kind of place. If that's the case, then that's right by water. And if I can get there, I think I can figure out how to get home from there. It's too heavy to get over the fence, I guess. No, this is different. This is a little farm, or look, there's a, oh wow, there's a whole bunch of hunting cabins here. I don't think I've been here before. I have no idea where this is compared with Warren Cove. Anybody recognize it? Looks like there's a pub and several hunting cabins. I don't think it's Groots Hill. It doesn't look like Groots Hill. Picnic benches. Definitely a pub. But where? Shoot. There's a repeater. Nobody really wants one of those. Dang. I can sort of see the rooms. But, oh, some glasses. Oh, you know what? I have my shades on. It'd probably help me see a little better if I took those off, huh? Oh yeah, now I can see a little bit better. I don't know how many times I've done that. It doesn't help all the way, but it's better. I think it might be getting light too. I can see a little bit better overall. That deer is right here. But I have no idea where I am in relation to Warren Cove. There's the other door. Here's the outside door. Shoo. Well, this is a fine conundrum. I came in from that way, I think. A couple of greenhouses over here. Sweet, a little honey. Okay, pick it up. Hi, Kai. How are you doing? I'm in a bit of a quandary here. As usual. I've got myself off a beaten track while running around. And now I can't figure out where I am. I can't figure out how to get that honey in here either. Let's flip that way. I don't think I can. Wait, I can put that there. Put that there. Try to get this honey in. There we go. I'm not sure where I am in relation to Warren Cove. Gotten off the beaten track in the dark. I'm hearing something like hissing. That's not making me happy. I hope there are no snakes on here. Oh, yay, it's getting light. But I've gotten completely lost. Now I'll be able to see my compass at least. Let's put this down and get the compass out. Okay, that's the way I want to head, south, I think. And there, it looks like there's a road that heads that way, so let's go ahead and go that way. I found this SKS, it doesn't have any ammo in it. So if I get stopped with it in my hands, or shot at, I have to drop it to fight with something else. Oh, here's one of those little places. Might have something. Ooh. Another blaze. No, gosh darn. It's worn too. I have a blaze on my back, and it is worn also, so no benefit there. Darn. I was really hoping to find a hunting scope. I'm not absolutely sure I want to go south, to tell you the truth. I could be running through... I've lost Warren Cove, so I could be running south toward Stonington, for all I know, if I got too far to the west. and I don't recognize anything in the dark. So we'll find out sooner or later. I am heading in the general direction I think Warren Cove is. But I don't know where this dirt road comes out. Because there's a couple of dirt roads that come in around the little town that's just north of. Oh, you do? Well, I'm not proud. I'm happy to have Meta if it helps me find Warren Cove. This might be one of the dirt roads that's off just north of Warren Cove by like where the church is. But I'm not sure. I don't think I want to get off the road for now. I think I see down in there, I think I see that little circus area. Follow which? The road I'm standing on looking down? Or the dirt road going off to the right? Because there are two now. This one. Okay. The hard road. Yeah, because I haven't explored the area all that thoroughly. The house over there. I don't see anybody there. Okay. Seems like I'm going a long way farther to get back to Warren Cove than I took coming out, though. That's what's worrying me. And I did not come through a forest like this. Shit. Now I'm heading more to the east. I must have gotten way off the beaten path. How did I get so far off? I mean, I just went over to that military and then tried to avoid the road with the Zedzar and somehow managed to veer completely off track. It should have been a straight shot south on the road, but I couldn't re-find the road in the dark. Got off to one side. Jeezy Pete's. This kind of stuff happens to me all the time, though. You'd think I'd be used to it. Alrighty. Well, hopefully we get back before I have to go take care of my mom. Otherwise, I'm going to have to log off here in the forest. Alright. There's no way that this is going to take me back to Warren Cove. I think I've been down all the roads by Warren Cove, and this is it might be the one that's just like slightly north of there, though, because there was a dirt road that went off to one side. Definitely headed east, though, because I'm headed right into the sun. There's another deer. Can't carry the meat, though. God dang, where the hell am I? I must have gone like almost straight west in the dark. Okay, here's a house that I don't recognize. Somebody's put a garbage can in. Can you put stuff in a garbage can? Can you pick it up? Well, that's interesting. No, you can't. Well, that's weird. Alrighty. Oh, hey. I don't think I can fit that in, but I can put that in. Nobody wants an IJ anyway. But I will take the ammo, because I can use the ammo in my scorpion. Here we go. Thank you very much. Hello! Welcome back, One Bad Soldier. I've gotten myself into a bit of a quandary. I is lost. I is mega lost. But I'm back in some kind of a community here. Now what the heck is that? Compartmental paint can. Oh. Customizing your homemade armor. Interesting. Yeah. I got off the beaten track and... Oops, now I got off the road. Jeez, there it is. Oh, that was a mushroom. Oh no, an apple. Okay, I can fit in an apple probably. Hope I'm going toward... I'm trying to get back to Warren Cove. Oh, there... This is the dirt road that goes just north of Warren Cove. Because there's the... Oh, thank gosh. There's the church up there. Thank you so much, Etrix. I appreciate your help. It doesn't bring me back to Warren Cove, but it's close. Okay. Close enough. I'll just keep looking for nails on my way south. Nothing, nothing. No nails. Although I don't really think I ever saw nails in a house. I just keep picking up seeds in case anybody wants to farm, but I think we've got some zucchini. And honestly, I can't carry anymore. I can't remember the name of this town, but it starts with a C. Something Crystal or... Oops, wrong one. Let's see. Nope, nothing here. I'd like to go in the mainly sheds and stuff, but I do think somebody's been through here because all the good stuff is gone. Be nice to find some shells for this SKS. Nope, nothing. Oh, okay, I know where I am. There's the Medi again. This is... Oh man, that road goes a long way. I hadn't taken that one yet. So that's where that goes. Dying Daisy shirt. Cool. It's one JC's. Nothing. Okay. Oh, no way. Somebody throwing... Are you back at Warren Cove again? Is somebody throwing grenades at us again? Oh, son of a gun. Make sure you get on the community horn and tell people that somebody's attacking again. Dang. Oh, I don't think I can fit anything more in. Well, I'll eat something. And then I can. Put that down. Eat an apple. Put the shells in that spot. I don't... If somebody's going to continuously attack our bases, that sucks. I think that's... Oops. 'Cause I'm coming down into Warren Cove right now. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get back quicker. We'll look for the silver lining. I probably would have gotten killed. Somebody domed me the other day, but I didn't die because I had on my helmet. Let's see. I want to take that compass because we're short on compasses, even though it's not the good kind. It's better than nothing. So we'll just eat this up. Hi, Chipoodle! It seems like maybe our base is under attack again, so I'll have to get back there and try to hunker down. I hope people aren't throwing grenades at us again. There was a wall inside the base, Bobby's base, that had taken damage of a tower that they had built. And it was ruined and they couldn't figure out why. But we think now somebody's just sitting back and throwing grenades over the wall. So here's another stabby. I don't need it. I'd like to take it back for the base, but... Alright, so that's this is Warren Cove, down below me. I saw Zed walking off to the left. It's hard to tell whether they're slow walkers or not when you... Well, there's another one ahead of me. And we've got people firing on the base. Or throwing grenades at it, so I think I'm going to sneak in from the back. Okay. Good luck, Atrix. There's one of our bases there. Whomever is firing at seems to be targeting Bobby's base for the most part, but we're after Etrix's too. I'm not sure which one is his. So I'm going to have to... Shit, and I don't have any ammo in the gun I'm carrying. This could get kind of dicey. I'm carrying a lot of stuff that would be helpful. The red house there is where I'm headed. See the big base over there straight ahead with the blue thing to the left? That's an unfinished wall. That's Bobby and Sammy's base. So, really hoping people aren't firing on us. It's going to be hard to get into that base from here. Okay, I'm going to run for it. I don't like the fact that those doors shut automatically now, because you could get stuck trying to get in the door while you have to stand there and wait. Okay, this is an empty crate that I brought back, that I made. There we go. So I can put stuff back. I've got shells I'm not going to use. Thank gosh I made it. Okay, no active attack right now? Oh, thank you. Somebody just put a landmine on yours? Okay. There, I'll put that in there. Let's see if I can find some ammo. 769. Oh, there's some more of those. Let's put those together. Those are 357s. Alright, take that out of there and put that up there. And put that there. There, now I've got ammo kind of all in one spot. There's more ammo up here. I think I picked up some 5.56. Might have been boxed. Here we go. Oh, that's 308s. Do we have any more of that? Oh, there's some. That'll be working for my 15 rounds, yay. And that's for my blaze. But these two I don't need. That's Mosin, and I can't remember what this is for. AK maybe. Put that down here. I don't see any more like it. Put those there. I don't have a pistol, so I don't need a pistol flashlight. This is 9x19s. I don't have the pistol, but there we go. Put that there, and now I can load my SKS. Oh yay! Now I'm fully loaded. Shoo! And I'm gonna keep that. I don't know which one to keep. My backpack isn't the right kind. I need a backpack that can carry, that has gun holders on the top. So I don't have the right kind. I'll have to look into getting a better rifle for myself. 308s. These go into the Scorpion. I don't have any 9x19s. I don't have anything for that right now, so we'll get rid of those. Just make sure I put everything back that I can. I guess Wataruki doesn't come back on, so we'll have to play another time. All right, let's continue to figure out what to drop and what to keep. These I don't need. I'm going to set this down for now. We'll shuck the shells out of here. Put them in for somebody.
Hey, cat. Are you home?
I am. Do you need in?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I was wondering if you had some spare morphine.
Let me look.
Okay, thank you.
There's some. Get that medical bag out of there. Yep, there is some here. Let me look in the medical bag and see if there's more.
Awesome, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I got 2 you can have. Do you need any epinephrines as well?
If you have 1, that'd be more than enough.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how they got into the base.
Oops. Do you have a tape measure that you can use to check the integrity of your walls?
Yeah, I do.
Here you go. There's a couple of morphines and an epi.
Oh, thank you so much.
Do you have enough of ammo for your guns and everything?
Yeah, I do, thank you.
Okay.
Although if you have some non-tracer 7.62x39, that'd be awesome. If you have 13 of them, that's great.
I have 5. You can have those. I just loaded up my
so much.
SK that I just found, so that's all I've got right now.
Right.
And let's see.
Oh, fuck, you're using them yourself? Then don't...
No worries. I find them all the time. Do you need food?
Right, cool. Fair enough.
Here's some.
No, I'm good on food.
Okay.
Thank
What about, do you need any 22s?
No, I've got a shit ton of those on my base.
Okay.
Actually, I've got something. I don't know what this is. An AI2 medikit or something? I don't know what it is. So I thought, like, maybe you want to have it.
Oh, thank you.
You can open it and then, like, I don't know what it does, so...
Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you.
Awesome, yeah. No, thank you for the morphine.
You're welcome. You broke your leg. Oh, sucky.
Yeah. It's because someone placed a mine inside my base, so I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. Did you give anybody else a code? Maybe it was just a joke.
No, I didn't give anybody the code, so...
I don't think you can set a mine without being in there, right? You can't set it from outside?
No. Oh, definitely not. No, so I think maybe they climbed up on this wall here, so I'm gonna see if I can do that, and if I can, then everyone can, so... Let me see if I
Yeah.
can fix that.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean on the posts there. You might have to double the
Yeah,
height
yeah,
of that
exactly
wall.
those.
Or put barbed wire up on
Yeah.
top. I have some barbed wire if you want to put that on
Oh,
top of
that's
your
a good
fence.
idea.
Hang on.
Oh,
Let me get that for you.
you're an angel.
I think there's barbed wire in here somewhere. Just watch that door while I look. Yep,
Oh,
there's
I
some.
will, I will.
I don't know how much this will cover, but use this.
You're an angel. Thank you so much.
I'll look for more.
I'll put it up there right now. Thank
Well,
you.
you've got
Oh,
that
man,
fence running the whole length of yours, right? So you might need to do it all along the top there.
Yeah, exactly. I might have to. I'm gonna see if I can actually get in through that way, and if not, I'll give you a barbed wire back, and you can put it.
Oh, you just store it in
wherever
your
you
base
like.
for now. Yeah, just store it.
Okay, awesome.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
All right.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, hi, Water Rookie. Let's see. Are you here in the house? Crouch so I don't get shot. Oh, here's the other scorpion. This one's pristine. And it's got 5. Okay. I'm going to put the damaged one in there. And we can fix it up when we find a kit. But I'm going to go ahead and take my ammo out first. I've got 10. I'll put that one in. Take this one out. I think I've got some more ammo somewhere for it. There's some, yeah. But right now I can put the 10 in. I can get rid of this. I don't need this. I don't think anybody will. There's the 10. Reload that. Oh. Hi, Steve. Welcome in. Hey, my character's name is Steve. Hi, Steve. From Steve. All right. I saw that, what a rookie. I have to go to take care of my mom in a half hour anyway, but if you're interested, Nanu and I are going to go on the Essaker, Hard Home Essaker, tonight after I get done kitty sitting, because I've got kind of a crazy day today. If you'd like to come with us there, we can meet up with you and potentially have a fun trip there. I think I left some ammo. Yeah, or, you know, I'll figure it out one way or the other. But thank you. I'm so sorry you can't get in. Now, where did I put that sporter? Or that extra? Is that it? No, that's for 22. Where did it go? I put one in the one I took. Oh, it's got it stuck in there. Okay. Put that there. Get this out of here and put it back in the old one. So we don't leave one without any ammo. There we go. We'll put that in this one. And even if it's badly damaged, we do find gun kits pretty quickly. So we'll be able to fix that. And I can leave these behind because I don't need them. Alright. Somebody else will need them. This is 9x19s in there. Oh, that reminds me. I found those 44 rounds. So I might have a pistol. Just a sec. Where did I put that? Is it in my... is it in here? Nope, it's not in there. I found a... I hope somebody didn't take it. But it's possible that they did. If they had 44s. There's a pistol in here somewhere. It's a big black mean looking one. And it needed 44 rounds. I don't know where it went. There's some more rounds for my scorpion. Take those out. But I don't see it. Let's see. It was kind of a funny looking black... Oh, maybe I put it downstairs. I can't remember for sure. There's so many crates now. It's hard to remember what you put in which one. Okay. Make sure you see them all. You kind of have to run up and down the row. Maybe it was in one of these two. I don't think so. Maybe it's downstairs. Got the shelter down here too. And I tucked some stuff in here too. You have to kind of get close. There we go. Nope, it's not there either. So maybe somebody took it. Well, they can use it. That's cool. I want to, I think I still have the nails with me. Oh no, I gave them away. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I like Steve. I used to, don't take offense, but when I played World of Warcraft, my gorilla's name was Steve. Oh, there's a gun cleaning kit. I can clean this before that'll give us some more room in there. My big white gorilla, I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft, but you can get a gorilla pet, and they are great if you're a hunter, and they're terrific fighters. So it's a good name. Okay, that's where it goes. At least it's damaged now. And we got a little bit more space in there, so I can put some more stuff away. I don't need to carry this with me. Oh, and I don't want to carry the rubber repair kit, so that's perfect. I don't need to carry the machete anymore because I've got a big old knife. So you can leave that here. Leave some stuff here. Oh, and I didn't need this compass. That's something for someone else. Put the seeds in here. I didn't know this, but it turns out that if you carry fruit around with you for any length of time, it actually rots. Who knew? I didn't. So I'm going to eat these apples up. You can dry them and then they don't rot, or they don't rot as quickly, put it that way. I've been collecting seeds for the group too to farm with. I don't need these. I think I saw green ones up in here. Oh, it's just red ones. Okay, we'll put those here. Got some wire. Let's see. I think I've got alcohol already or iodine in here. Yeah, charcoal I don't need. I think I put some in here already, didn't I? Yeah, there's some. Lucky these things combine. I've got a gazillion bandages. I probably don't need to carry all of those with me, even though I do tend to use quite a few. Terrible. Alright, now we got a little bit more room. I'll put one more in there for somebody. Now I've got a little bit more room in there. I can put the rest of my sewing kit. Oh, I guess you can't put that in there. Should be able to put these bandages in there. Or these ones. There we go. Or both. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got a bit more room. I wonder what this is. He said you could open it, but I don't see how. Oh, there we go. What is this? Anybody know what this is for? I have medications I don't know what to do with. If anybody's ever used one of these before, let me know. It says apply. Oh, thank you. And close it. You can open, or, oh, I see, you can apply one of the meds. Did I just give myself a medication? Apparently I am. What am I giving myself? I just gave myself some. Oh! Shoot, did I use the whole thing up? Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. Oh, man. Oh, I'm fully laden with all kinds of medications I don't know what they are for. Oh, good. Good gosh. Don't poke buttons until you know what they do. I think that's the key there. Oh my gosh. What have I done? I don't know. I'm probably I've got some little aspirin pills, some Band-Aids. This is all cool stuff that just kind of showed up. Oh, you know what I will do is I'll take this blood bag stuff out of here. That'll give me a little bit more room to collect more stuff. I've already got one made. There we go. Now I've got plenty of bandages. I've got some cool stuff to check out and try. And I've got some more room in here for other stuff. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and log out now here in a minute. I gotta go take care of my mom. And let's see, this holds up to 20, so we're full there. Got some extras. Have him have a little sip of his soda. I kind of have just enough time. Oh, I don't have any nails left, so I wouldn't be able to build another crate because we've given away our nails. So, oh, I know. I'll drop these off. These are 55645. I think that's it. I think, what do I have in here? I can't remember. Okay, I've got, oh, there's some. 55645s as well. I knew I had some more. Let's put those in here. That's useful for the bigger guns. I don't need it because I don't have any, but I could put that in there. Alright, so now we have one Jack Daniels bottle full of water. Oh, I don't need to take this with us either. It's antiseptic disinfectant powder, so I think you can put that on if you get cut up. But I also have a little bottle of alcohol here, so I'll leave that behind. There's my 44 bullets, but I can't find the 44 gun. So that's too bad. I was looking forward to trying that out. I'll put those in there for whoever took the pistol. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 crates and the shed. I mean the shelter. Maybe it's in here. Because we were kind of shuffling. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. But it looks kind of like that. There's some more 45s. I'll steal those. Yeah, darn it. We might have lost the pistol. I'm gonna look one more time in here. That's the first two. Nope, don't see it. Darn. I did find this thing. I don't have a mag for it, but look at that. That fits 9x19s. If we can find a mag for that, that'd be really cool. Submachine gun. There's some more of those bullets. I'll leave some for other people. But I've got a good quantity of bullets for my guns. I think I've been through all these crates and it wasn't in there. Well, we'll find it. Or we'll find another one. Alright. I'm just shutting these because some of the windows you might be able to shoot through. And let's see if I can get this in now. Let's crouch down so nobody can shoot me through the window. I might be able to fit this in my backpack. I think I can. I think I just heard a car drive up. There we go. And I can put that on my... Okay, still don't have a pistol, so there was a .357 Magnum in here. Is it loaded? Don't think so, but I did just put some ammo in there. Oh, I still have my, I think it is loaded. How do you tell? Oh yeah, it's loaded. Thank you for the hydrate. I have my coffee right here. There we go. Thank you very much. That was very well timed. Now I have to fit this in. I think it takes up 8 spots, yeah. You know what? I don't think I will take it. It's too big. I'll use the Scorpion as a pistol. Where did I put the... There we go. Put that back in house. Alright. So I have a long rifle with no scope. Because the PUs don't go on it. Oh yeah, it does. Well, hot dog, now I have a scope. This one won't go on it though, I don't think. Let me just double check. I don't think that will go. Nope. There we go. I put that on there. Alright, so at least now I have a scope on it. Not the best scope in the business, but not a bad one. Better than nothing. Okay. So we'll put that back away. And I'll use the Scorpion as my pistol. And I got USG for mid-range, and I've got the Scorpion, or the SK for distance, and the Blaze for shoddy. I think I'm good. Now, if I only had a map, I wouldn't get lost like I just did. So the map would come in handy. And let's see, before I leave, I'm going to go out and cut down. I think I need at least one more tree. Because I have 8 planks. I have no nails, so we still need nails. I'll go cut down the other tree that has the right size. Oh, somebody already did. It's already down. Oh, did I do that? I think I did. Oh, hey. Joe, give me a pear. Hi. I heard somebody talk. Okay, I'll go cut down the one right in front of our house. I don't usually, but I want to get a log in. Gather the log, silly. But not from here, it's gonna fall right on me. This is funny, watch guys. It always falls directly. I got hit by my own tree. There we go. Might as well carry the... Oh, somebody left the door open. Did I leave the door open? I don't think I did, but I might have. There's somebody up there. Carry these up. Gosh, I hope I didn't leave the door open. Bad habit. Put that here. Go get the other one. I have just enough time to do that before I leave. Learning how to do all this stuff. So that's Atrix's base there. He hasn't got his walls all the way up, and he hasn't got a flagpole yet, I don't think. So if you have a flagpole, people aren't supposed to be able to destroy your base. Okay, now let me go get the saw. It's in here, I think. Yep. There we go. Saw that into planks. I can take care of that before I go so that there's plenty of planks for making another crate when we get some more nails. I think you can store a total of 20 of them in the wall. I think you can store stuff in any gate or unfinished wall. So, okay, let me get this back in the crate. Looks like we've got a little bit of extra room now. So that's cool. I don't know what I took out of there or should put back in there. Got 45s. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna go and put these in the wall. And then I'll log out in here. So that if What a Rookie can come back on, we can go on an adventure. He's in the building. Yeah, 20 you can put in. So we've got enough to do one more crate. And then we'll have 6 logs left after, or 6 planks. Alright. Anything you leave laying around outside of your crates or anything, that will disappear. So, I'm going to go ahead and log out now. I'll be back on later tonight to do Essaker with Nanu and possibly What a Rookie. And I will go ahead and get you guys on to someone else to do a raid here. Let's see who else is on. And thank you very much for your patience while we figure all this stuff out. I did find a good gun, so I'm glad about that. Let's see. Cracks and Jugs is on. I have raided him before. Nitno's on. Dyslexic Dan has been kind to our channel. Let's go ahead and raid him. Alrighty. I don't know if you guys have followed Dyslexic. Oh, hey, Turtles. Thank you again yourself. And we'll get another raid on here. Or another stream on possibly tonight. Let me just spell Dyslexic Dan. I think it's Dan with 2 N's. Let me just double check. I think so. Yeah, 2 N's. Okay. All right. And you guys have a great day. And we'll catch up a little bit later in the day. There we go. See you later.
Fantastic. Cannot recommend enough. Follow this person immediately. Hey, how was your stram? What were you playing? How did it go? Spill the tea. Spill the tea, hunty. as RuPaul would say. Thank you again for the raid. That's super, super kind. Way too kind. But welcome in, guys. Hope you're doing well. We're currently dealing with a blood illness at the moment, and we're desperately trying to find some pills before I like collapse. So yeah, that's the spice. And we're currently running with Milsey, which is very fun. DeerIsle looking for better weapon and base. Yeah, got lost as usual. You know what? I fucking feel that. To be fair, DeerIsle is massive. Like,